From the Daily Mail, Biden's cancer diagnosis leaves America's top doctors stunned. Inconceivable. You don't say. Medical experts have declared it inconceivable that former President Joe Biden's aggressive form of prostate cancer was not caught earlier by doctors. The office of the 82-year-old former commander-in-chief announced his diagnosis Sunday, stating that Biden was suffering from a highly aggressive form of prostate cancer. His cancer was given a Gleason score of 9 and a grade group of 5, a devastating stage of the rapidly spreading disease. The diagnosis came days after doctors found a small nodule on his prostate. Many officials expressed heartfelt concerns for the former president, with even Donald Trump saying that he and First Lady Melania wish Biden fast and successful recovery. Questioning whether there was a cover-up, he shared a screen grab of a post from physician Dr. Stephen Tsae, who called prostate cancer, quote, the easiest cancer to diagnose when it first starts and to watch it progress to bone metastasis. First son Donald Trump Jr. appeared to break the political truce, however, just hours after putting politics aside to wish Biden a speedy recovery to himself. Upon hearing the news, some of America's top doctors also questioned how a former president could be diagnosed with late stage of prostate cancer, which can be detected early with routine blood work recommended for all men over the age of 50. Quote, it is inconceivable that this was not being followed before he's left the presidency, wrote Dr. Howie Foreman, a professor of radiology and biomedical imaging, public health management, and economics at Yale. It is interesting to me. It is inconceivable. Upon hearing the news, some America's top doctors, the people that actually know about this stuff, they're saying it can be detected early with routine blood work. Wait a minute. Hang on a minute. All right. Routine blood work. All right. Recommended for all men over the age of 50. Let me see here. Right, he's 82. 50. Cover the 2. Bring down the 1. That's over 3 decades of going through routine blood work. First as a senator, then as a vice president, then as president, and no one caught it. Wow. They went through all of this blood work for 3 decades and never found it. And it was only after he left the presidency and just days before Jake Tapper was about to drop a book that Scott Jennings deemed a nuclear bomb on the Democratic Party. Turns out, sorry everyone, I got cancer. I'm telling you, he already had it. This is my 2 cents. He already had it. He had it when he was running for the office in 2020. It's my understanding that it takes some time for it to get into the bones. He already had it. In fact, I'm guessing he was being treated for it. Yeah. I'm telling you right now, these are my biggest questions. Once you hear the Axios tapes, Dr. Herr questioning Joe Biden, once you hear that, if you haven't heard them, you got to go listen to them. And I'll show you a bit of them today. But once you listen and you hear him conversing with her, that dude ain't running anything. I mean, completely meandering, like couldn't hold on to a coherent line of thought. I mean, it was like really bizarre. It's kind of like, wait a minute. If this is how he is, who's running the White House? Because my question would be, who controls the auto pen? And for those of you who don't know, you're not familiar, the auto pen is what they use to sign executive orders. And I want to know, who controlled the auto pen? Who was signing these executive orders? It's kind of funny to me that Donald Trump always makes it a point to sit down at the Resolute desk and actually put his John Hancock on an executive order. He wants you to see him signing it. And then he turns it around and lets you take a picture of it. See, I want to know what was happening. I want to know who was running this government. This is egregious. This is about, it's kind of Lisa Booth from Fox News said, this is not a cover up. This is a betrayal. This is, I believe, how the border could remain open and unchecked, because he wasn't having cabinet meetings. No, the left hand didn't know what the right hand was doing. This is how, remember, I don't know if you guys remember this, but Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin, he was AWOL. No one knew where he was. He's just gone, out of pocket, gone. That's how. Everybody was doing their own thing. And so just before Jake Tapper book is about to drop, just before, he's got late stage, it's in his bones, and nobody ever caught it. He noted that the test for prostate specific antigen would have shown he had cancer, quote, for some time before his diagnosis, close quote, given how aggressive his form of cancer is. In February 2024, when Biden was the presumptive Democratic nominee, his longtime physician, Dr. Kevin O'Connor, deemed him, quote, fit to serve, close quote, following a routine physical at Walter Reed National Military. You gotta be kidding me. Kevin O'Connor needs to be put under oath. He needs to stand in front of Congress and the world and tell us exactly what you were doing. And I want all of your tests. That's not all I want, though. I want the Secretary of State. I want the Secretary of the Interior. I want the Secretary of Commerce. I want every person that was in his administration and their staff to be investigated. And I mean investigated. I mean with a fine-tooth comb. Joe Biden was not running this country. His administration, his family, and most importantly, Jill was covering it up. Oh, nobody's going to be the wiser once he wins again. This is like elder abuse. No. It's not hyperbole. I mean, this is elder abuse. You know how you see those things on 60 Minutes, and somebody is being really cruel to the elderly, and it's just, awful, and you see it, and the people that's what's happening here. That's what they were doing to Biden. You listen to that tape, it's like that dude doesn't know what day it is. I got to tell you, butts need to burn and heads need to roll. All right, that's it for now. If you like this video, smash the like button and subscribe. And if you're following me on Rumble, please press that follow button. And until the next time, God bless.